Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another live stream of Genshin Impact. So today I'm going to finish the Act 4 of Song of the Valkyrie Moon. So let us start. I think everything seems fine. Oh no, you hid. And this is okay, and this is okay. I think everything seems fine. So let us begin. Alright, first I will let me get rid of these notifications. These things bother me too much. 80,000, that's all I get for logging. From 30 January you will receive 5 pieces of mail. Oh,
Water comes in many
shut
flavors
up
to the
Moonlight. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from
And I
Liyue
think
is
let's go. All is foretold. Oh yeah, I have to teleport here and follow this pathway to Varka's secret lair. Chat with everyone while you are waiting. Who we were waiting for? Oh, Nefri. We are waiting for Neferi. Oh no. Not I should have used the chair today. I think this much is fine. A little bit to the left. Nice. Alright, let's talk to these trio first. The short squad.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Oh no.
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint
Yes,
then?
he's an
I
artist.
dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter.
Yep.
Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it.
So
He'll paint it
Durin
for you.
already got his portrait.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind.
For you, I will do a
Anyway,
naked one.
How about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate any style I want.
Oh no.
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match
What
it.
you have in mind,
Thank you.
Columbina?
In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
Alright, she is into the painting stuff. She's like, I will even look for reference materials. Alright, nothing here. Alright, bro. Where were you last 4 or 5 years?
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
When
If you
did
think
he
back
ever
to our
give us a
previous
heads up?
interactions, you may recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
Yep.
You do have a point there.
Sorted out your accommodation yet? Oh no, he's staying with
You'll need to find somewhere to
Varka,
stay
I
tonight
think.
too, right? Wanna tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
Sure.
Paimon is out
Let's do
here
that.
saving Mora. Oh, he will stay with us.
And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Paimon, you are thinking out loud again.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. that's just what friends do, right?
Yep.
Indeed. Thank you.
Alright, this is the last one. And what are you guys talking about?
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so
How
many
short
people.
Traveler looks in this
Not
scene.
alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers
Okay,
also
now it's
struggle to
decent
bring
enough.
everyone
From here,
together
Traveler
for a
looks so
serious
short.
discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Eatlua.
Eatlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core.
He has a lighthouse?
In that sense,
I thought he
puts
was
me
in the
shape.
graveyard.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
Oh no, they are silent again.
Come on, why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it.
So wait, he's a fake
You've
one?
known all along, haven't you, my friend?
Again, the silence.
Now that was an awkward silence.
Yep.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eatlua doesn't know, huh?
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
How
Anyone
old is
else in the know?
he?
Let me
Wait, yeah,
guess.
he's super old.
The
He's a
Traveler
fake.
and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear your secret's safe
Bro,
with me.
I am just standing here. I know
When we went
everything.
For drinks,
I
you
heard
said that you
everything.
and Barbados were practically best buds. In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
Yeah, that
Of
too.
course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Nobody would be sad if something happened to
Fair
Venti.
enough, then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
Not long after, the big booba girls are back.
Ah, Miss Nefer, you made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
So much for just this once.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here! What if she remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
I don't think she would. And you were lied to, Paimon.
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Nope.
I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get
That's
so
the
noisy
worst
around here at nighttime. It's
excuse
like they're
I have
putting on a
ever
concert
heard.
in the background.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished
Dane
colleagues and
Sarif.
collaborators. First up,
Have you
we
met
have
Dane
Miss
Sarif?
Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flintz, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the wild hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius
And
investigation
self-proclaimed
team.
painter.
By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who's come to lend his aid.
Wait, why is he doing here again?
Maiden and former
Do we know that?
Harbinger, Miss Columbina.
Or
Then we have the
he just tag
Traveler.
along because
These are in more titles
Albedo.
than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
lot of people.
Yep,
Great
that was a
turnout.
whole lot of
Miss
introduction.
Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way. So, congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is?
Wait, she
Who's
should
looking for me now?
recognize Dainsleif, right?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for
Yep,
you.
she should recognize him.
And you are?
Recognize
Who
him.
I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline.
Yeah, she
I'm gonna take a
recognized
wild
him.
guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
He is bad news.
It's
Everywhere
my
he
eyes,
goes.
isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the
That
fact
mask
that you're
is
even
not
still alive
covering
raises
anything.
an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once
That's such a difficult name,
acquaintance of
Rarid.
mine. Really?
Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
Oh, he was the
You
captain of
flatter
the
me, but none of that matters anymore.
Royal
My
Guards,
point
I think.
was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the Five Sinners. I remember it all like it was yesterday. I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The Five Sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Conria apart in the process.
And one of them is my big brother.
Vedvanir, who wished
There
to
he
foretell
is.
the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Surtologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last, but not least, Recher of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me.
Yeah, he was such a normal guy in
Never
the
harbored grand
past.
ambitions. So what changed in the space
It was
of a
that
single
lady.
night? How did he come to fall like the others?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
Yep.
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedvanir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
What the
When I
heck?
came to hear of this,
So
my
Vedvanir
fury
is
knew
missing
no
an eye.
bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me.
And I think that was a mistake. It was Ved who was in the wrong, I
We
think.
broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedvanir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a
she
time
already
when he
knows
was
that.
just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Must be all that good karma I have been farming. Who knew having a Conrian friend would come in this handy?
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Yep.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks! Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I didn't know he can joke.
Some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like
Every
to
time
share.
she speaks, I'm like, huh? Oh, we tell everything about that happened with the knave and stuff. All right. Yeah, I knew that.
We've united the hearts of the three moons. Your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone.
So
far,
that means
I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind.
finally leave this place behind. What does she mean by that?
In my power to help you
She's
drive
leaving
out the
Tevat?
Here of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just a gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
Kutar.
She seems a lot more energetic and positive than she did when we first met.
Defeating the Here of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Everyone is ready for some gossip.
Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This
Oh,
isn't
I
about
will
the money.
compensate you more.
I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Wait, why would she
Look at
hate
them
him?
getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
It was obvious from the beginning. Alright, Nefer and Dainsleif converse intently for quite some time. From the gravity of their expression, you can tell how heavily the next stage of the plan weighs upon them both. After a short chat, Albedo and Durin head off with Varka on what they describe as a sample finding mission. Lauma steps out for a while, then comes back loaded up with emergency medicine. She tells you that while people rarely expect to get hurt, it's her duty to be ready when they do. You and Paimon wait patiently for Neferi, content to see how well everyone is working together. Once Nefer is finished, you follow her and Lauma back to Curatorium. So we have planned everything. Now we have to find where is Rarid and what is he planning.
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsleif get a room at the hotel.
Oh, we settled him.
That's very considerate of you.
Nice.
Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarir's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsleif already.
That's right, we have known each other for quite some time now.
We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Thanks for your trust too, Nefer.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, my only goal is to see it through. Alright, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarir's thoughts again using my confidential method. Now,
oh yeah, her
I'm
confidential
sure you've
method.
seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of how dangerous.
So we are going
it
in
can
the
be.
past again.
The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on
Oh,
searching
this time
for
we all
information.
will go.
Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my
What's
safety
with the
equipment,
background light
tasked with
fluctuating?
keeping me alive while I'm under the surface. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. We will discuss our observations after the ceremony has concluded. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are
So no
advised
Paimon
not to
allowed.
partake in the ceremony. In any case, Paimon has her own job to do. which requires staying in the room, but not joining the ceremony.
Nefer conspicuously left out the details of her confidential methods. Yep. I guess her brain dividing technique are a trade secret.
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarir's mind, it's imperative that we have a team member on the outside.
For
In the
what?
event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be greatly appreciated.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team. That's pretty much the most important job in the crew.
So, Paimon's like the lifeguard?
Oh no.
That makes sense.
We are putting all our lives in her hands.
Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarir kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
Nope,
If you
I
think
think.
that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history? No chance.
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
You're such a killjoy.
She has got incense, candles, almost feels like a summoning ritual. Huh? What are we summoning? Nefer still has no intention of sharing her trade secrets, but now is not exactly the moment to pry. With wise travelers so interested in her secrets, wait, can we do the same thing to find out about our past? Like the stuff that happened with the brother? I see there is a chest set on the table. Could that have something to do with her intel gathering methods? Does she have to sacrifice some
All right, I'm good to go.
crystals or gems
All set over
for
here
it to
too.
work? I am ready as well.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
Pinky promise.
All right. Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin. Close your eyes. Phew.
Today is
Could this be his office?
Saturday, right?
Pretty
Oh,
standard
today's
setup.
Sunday.
Bookshelves, paperwork, files. According to Dainsliff, Rarir used to be an intelligence operative.
Yeah, we are back here
Chances
again.
are there's plenty of top secret intel stashed away in this room. Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarir? Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
So first thing first, is there a mirror here like the last time?
A box containing a ring inlaid with a precious gem. Must be for his girlfriend.
Yeah, Tholendis, that's the name.
A file tucked inside a folder. The title reads, Dear Breakfast Shop Owner. It's a list of names. But at this stage, I have no idea who any of them even are. He looks even gloomier than last time.
So there is our mirror. Or do I have to sit?
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual.
Oh, I can look around. Nice.
Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the
Oh yeah,
past
these
year.
guys were assassinating all the Crimson Moon people, right?
Neutralized.
Yep. And I think that's Solend is there,
This one
maybe.
should be archived under purged targets.
And that's why I think he went mad or something.
Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized.
Holy shit.
Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Never mind. What's it got to do with me?
He added their whole family.
Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized on... Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh.
Wait a
He
second.
barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants.
Are all these people innocent? And he later find out.
Female, 16. Occupation, none.
She is 16,
Orphan
bro.
and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
And what is this threat?
Neutralized on... Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to be anyone important, but then again, how many of them really are?
Look how many of them there are. Do I have to go through all of them?
Occupation? None.
She is
Orphan
13.
and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making
What threat
contact
could
with other
she be?
descendants during
Actually,
the
in this
past
world,
year.
we don't know. But still,
Poses a
she's
threat to the
13.
dynasty. Neutralized on...
And who is killing this kid?
Filed. Male, 11.
11?
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon
Actually,
descendant.
Arlokino was
Has not
also
been observed
kind of
making
that
any
age
contact with other
when she
descendants
bodied
during
in
the past year.
Harbinger.
Poses a threat
And
to
she
the
has
dynasty.
Crimson Moon. She's a Crimson Moon descendant. So these guys could be a problem.
Neutralized and... Male,
6.
6. Occupation, none.
Alright, even he said like
Orphan and
6.
confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Oh, he's gone too.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it.
Who?
Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
They also get
That's not
younger and
how it
younger.
is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every
Nah,
single one
it's
of my
not
colleagues can attest to
legitimate.
my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all files, packed with the personal details of individual Conrians. The Crimson Moon dynasty preceded the eclipse. Since Rerir worked as a secret agent during the latter, it stands to reason that he was tasked with purging remnants of the old dynasty. Yep, lines up exactly with what Dainsleif told me.
Oh, look for Wonderfulness. Where are you, bro? Oh yeah, this is the place.
Mr. Vedifalnir?
They are
It's been
not
quite some time since we last
showing
met.
him again.
Rerir, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question. As if you knew I was coming. Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things. Things like your arrival.
I was just thinking, it won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. It's a wish, isn't it?
No fooling a prophet, is there?
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course...
Alright, what did Wonderfulness show? That he became one of the 5 sinners.
You fear my silence, and long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up to your hopes. For both our sakes, such words are better left unsaid. The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies? None but our exalted king?
Or rather, our king as he once was.
He once
You're
was.
closer to his majesty than I am. You must know better than anyone how much he's changed.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers.
So it's the king who changed, and that's why he went for his eye.
Of dragons.
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live in fear of the unknown?
You make a fair point. Especially given my silence alone was all it took to send you spiraling downwards. Very well then. Let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary, but simply as the brother of your friend. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you seek, you should find another fiancé.
Oh.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I better tread carefully.
And we already saw Thelindis past kind of somewhat
Hear
in
me
the
out.
Arlecchino domain.
This time we finally got a clear look at his face.
Oh,
and
it's the
learned his true
kids.
identity.
So they are
His
problem.
name is Rayrir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never suspect.
No, absolutely not. I would
Wait,
never dream
Solandi's
of
eyes
doing
are
such a
different.
despicable
So maybe
thing.
she's not from
So you'll
the
just stand by and watch him slaughter us
Crimson
to the last.
Moon.
Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson
Yeah,
Moon
she is
flows
from
in your
Crimson
veins
Moon.
too.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the dust.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand
tell
over
me.
our secrets over and over again? Or why we refuse to give up on restoring the dynasty? The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? Mark my words. Sooner or later, Conria will fall.
Wait,
And it will
that
be his doing.
did come true.
If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
The Rayhir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rayhir. But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too. Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal? Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, nothing stays hidden forever. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose, no matter who I have to face.
So she also knows the truth now, and she's oh, holy shit, what happened?
Was that Rayhir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli. Huh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day.
So the king
We're
was
not
the
going to
problem.
survive this, are we?
First of all,
But why does it have to be this way? Do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindis, are you even listening?
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering. I heard you, though. you're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
Nope,
No.
I don't think
Rerir
so.
has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and
Yeah.
besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
But if her teacher is gone, she's safe.
Who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
I'll work something
Maybe
out.
that's what
Trust me,
Vadapolnir
I'm with
tried
you all.
and got his
But for
eyes
now,
gouged
you need to
out
keep
and
yourselves
thrown in the
hidden.
dungeon.
Don't let anyone find you.
And after that,
anyone at all.
Vadapolnir was like,
Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative.
nope, not doing
You
this
need to be extra
anymore.
careful when he's around, and when I am too. For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have?
Actually, her eyes are
But
fine too.
after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
No
won't
idea.
speak in his defense, nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. But I'll do everything I can to put an end to this. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
You call that change? But what about you?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
Go to the training room. All is foretold. Training room is directly there. These Kandria doors are like, is there a passage there? Is any passage not there? Whatever the heck. They are so weird. Can I go here? Nope. Like if I didn't know these were passageway, I would be like, I am stuck.
Another day, another round of assassination training. The training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Yeah, who is this? What is this voice in his head?
Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
But not everyone is a
Walking blood bank. That is crazy, bro.
You've been a hunter for so long now. You seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone. Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. No sense of thing.
I doubt that. I'll let no one ever die of death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
No more lies.
It won't happen. The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
How long do I have to train? Holy shit.
Was it because she didn't trust you?
Oh no. These weren't training dummies, these were children's. What is Rare doing?
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Yep, the kid with cross in his eyes.
Orlog. The boy who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes,
He remembers,
we did.
obviously.
What about him?
I do. He's dead.
He was arrested 2 days ago.
Knew it.
Chances are he's already dead.
He...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that
We know this wedding is not going to be happy.
No, that's not...
Why
Just
don't
hear
come
me
clean
out.
sooner rather than later?
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. You take care too. If you ever need a place to hide, come find us.
I'm not going to lie, I'm liking this part of the story. The Thelindis and Rarid.
Author, Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are
Oh yeah,
as
and
follows.
she was like
All
researching the
subjects of
Crimson Moon,
observation
right?
that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger. But I... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later, it'll be my neck on the line. But could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
So what happened back there? Because now he's trying to revive her or something, right? Oh no. What is going on?
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even
Oh,
know
it's
each other.
Orlog, the kid who died.
All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on.
Wait, keep living forever? He wanted to be immortal?
Suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? So these files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too.
I'm just waiting for her name to pop up someday.
Wait. That's... Thelindis?
Knew it. The timing.
No! No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be! A diluted bloodline. Carefully carefully concealed. I see it now.
You guys are perfect for each other. Just keep hiding.
I've been numbing myself with talk of justice, even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end, Irminsul.
Irminsul. Wait, that's the Winter King name.
How far are you going to take this? From the direct
Isn't Irminsul the tree?
Offshoots? And then what? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead? No. This cannot go on.
Wait, this is where he drew the line.
This is where it ends.
So he's not going to kill Tholandis. Or at least he don't want to. Wait, why is there a chest popping here? Where is the thing? This way. Vedafalnir, are you here?
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you?
Tholandis is right.
Me?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world
Then
again.
go, don't think about me.
Go on living?
Yes! I know you're a man of your word. So please, just
No
let me
backsies.
go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. Go.
Bro, do not kid at a
Don't let
time like
anyone
this.
know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
And what is this voice that came?
You've been whispering in my ear for days now,
Yeah.
Vedafalnir.
Oh,
What are you trying to do?
it's Vedafalnir. Vedafalnir.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thalindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your
Wait, did Vedafalnir recruited him into his
Voice
whatever
used to be
stuff he
so
is going to
unclear.
do?
But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedafalnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here?
Yeah, he is up to
Tell me
something.
then, what will this moment of opportunity
When the
look
king
like?
died or the Khanria is gone.
No answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
I wanted to get hunted by
The
him.
Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all connected to the Vinster King's research. The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Khanria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rerir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thalindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, they might have gone on deceiving each other for the rest of their lives. And why does Vedafalnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? This guy kept more secrets than I ever imagined.
Yep.
The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche.
Wait, now we can figure out
There's
more
already
stuff.
enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation, part reasoning, but it's usually pretty
Give me a
accurate.
epic cutscene.
Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. Yep. Oh, wait. Puzzle?
Rerir, are you there?
That's rare and wait. Moving pieces consume action points. When all the action points are used, you will be returned to the previous save point. Huh? When a piece moves to a square with this marking, you will gain the corresponding number of action points. This square will also become the last save point. Talk to Dainsleif.
Hey, Rerir! Come out, it's urgent!
So they are not giving me the cutscene.
What's wrong?
Quick,
Instead
come
they
with
are
me.
giving me this,
I'll explain
whatever the heck
everything once
this
we've
is.
met up with the others.
Oh, this is when Dainsleif went to the
Okay,
stuff.
I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before.
Yeah,
Whatever
this is when King goes down by the Fulnir's eyes and put him in the dungeon. And Dane was trying to save him. Make use of movement square to move pieces in the marked direction. Moving that way does not consume action. Alright, oh, finally. Oh no, I should have collected that. Yep, I should have collected these. This will give me extra. Yep. Oh no. Down, right, right, up. Here we are. Is that the king?
Well, this is a nice
Oh,
change,
Rhine-daughter.
meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day.
Totalogi.
Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Sir Elegy only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only
Wait,
a fair
what?
fight could explain that.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I
She
have
is so
your
ready to
full
create some
support
stuff.
in my research.
Lunatic. Roptatir.
And oh,
What brings
there's
you
the other
here?
lady.
Why, Dainsliff, of course.
Not
He
the
invited
lady.
me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself, so drop the humble servant act. It endears you to no one. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment, and by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria.
He's the
Vice
mage.
President Veet doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that.
Who
Were the
is
king
that
not such an
voice?
extremist, I hardly think I would have received a senior post at my age. Of course, no job is without its
So he's
gripes.
young.
Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task, as I'm sure you can imagine. And
Oh,
as for
yeah.
Afterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything else in life, it comes with pros and cons.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
Rarir is also
You
here.
must be Rarir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But
Yep.
Dainsliff, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
Oh my god, I'm finally here. I really don't know why the notifications are not working. Yeah, I don't know either.
At the court this morning, the king
Something
was so
is wrong with this.
infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedafulnir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Heroptatir more than
But don't
anyone
worry,
else
bro.
in the
I'm at a
world.
very important part.
Does this mean
The 5
king's
sinners are
circle
here.
of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention.
And what does he want? Not with you, but you too,
appease
because things are
Because
automatically
it's in the
supposed to
best
work and I have
interests of the
notification.
Universitas Magistrorum.
And
No, the thing that
because
send
you're
notification in the Discord, that also depends on
Vedafulnir,
YouTube
perhaps
notification.
less so.
That is also not
But
working
still,
for some
A
reason.
visionless
I
visionary.
have to send them manually in Discord.
It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important
Visionless
discussion to be having
visionary.
right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
We are going to break him
Rescue
out.
Vedafulnir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous.
This is all of
And
the
don't forget,
Genshin
Dainsliff,
strongest team.
You're captain of the royal guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
Hmm? You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
Oh shit.
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafulnir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, this is not the conduct of a wise ruler. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafulnir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news.
Yeah, especially for
His
Rarir.
Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed?
Nope,
You
you
have
don't.
noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want
Oh
is a letter
no.
of pardon.
Oh
A
no.
letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis?
I think so
The
too.
chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim.
Bro, they could have shown me a very epic cutscene, but instead they put this thing here. It's funny how he looks like a wolf Yet
Black
he was
fog
the
over
least
bowl
loyal,
must
because in
have
the animal
some
kingdom wolves are
connection to
considered as
Thalindus.
extremely loyal.
But
Yeah,
why
just look
is it
at
taking this form?
Razor.
Does it have something to do with Ravir's past? Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
I think that implies he is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Once you mark the action point of defeated your opponent's pieces, your piece will only attack when they have more action point than needed. Oh, why did they have to do this to me? Now I have to collect this. So can I reach there? 1 2 1 2. Nope, I have to take these and take these again. Oh, I cannot do it again. Nope, I cannot make it. I have to take those points. Yep. And I cannot make it there like this. 1 2 3 4 1 2. All right, I know. Oh no. Actually 1 2, I can go there directly. So that whole slide thing was a fake out. Nice to know. Now this should be Thalindus' memory, I think.
Author Thalindus.
Yep.
Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins
they were
have something
researching on
to do
moon
with a
marrow.
god's power.
Yep, that's what we got from
Secondly,
that domain.
it serves as
where
a
we
portal
saw her
to an
vision.
as-yet
It makes
indeterminate
sense.
location. Moon marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power source, which the relevant literature indicates. An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains in the single digits. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel
After I looked at on the
into
TV to see the
abyssal
stream,
energy
my mom
research,
said, "Oh God, it's
which has
Jagdish."
stymied all Crimson Moon-related projects.
Nah, bro, you have to change my name
I've always
from
maintained that
Jagdish
placing all
to
our hopes
Aura.
in a single source of power
You
is
have to
risky,
change it.
especially one as poorly understood as this. As well as making ourselves overly reliant on a single resource, we are neglecting other promising technologies. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow researcher, I desperately want to see the world beyond the gateway.
You are
If we
about to
really
die.
made it there one day, what would we find? And how would
And
we
do
go
I look
about
fine
taming the
today?
unknown?
Like
My
I apply
imagination
a
is
filter,
endlessly fueled by questions such as these.
it should make the stuff look clear a little bit more. Oh no, I think now I have to go back, and that's why those things were for. Alright, I got it. She's saying, send my regard to Jagdish. Bro, why? Send my regard to your mom too. But tell her he's not Jagdish. Oh no, what the heck? How did I run out of it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I will be at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I have to take this path maybe. My mother is saying that anytime I look at him, I instantly remember him. It's basically like one of those things where once you see it, you cannot unsee it. If I go this way, I will lose 1. Yeah, I have to go this way. See, that whole other path was fake out. Nice, more Tholendis.
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Tholendis, did you hear about what happened?
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed.
Yep, he freed her.
You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened.
So she knows.
You understand?
What if he finds out that you pried into his secrets?
Don't worry.
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some errands for the king.
Yep, now they're finally getting their shit together.
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret.
Yeah, he's so normal that he basically kills for a living. Yep.
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to see
That's the moon marrow.
moon.
A red moon? You mean our moon?
Yes.
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise, Tholendis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins, no matter how long it takes.
And by the way, I said that backward intentionally. Alright, I have to go that way, but let's see. Those guys have 5 and 6 points, so I need to collect some points. I bet this is the right way. Wait, you haven't read the previous comment. I read it. He's so normal that he kills for a living. I'm saying after that. There is no comment after that. After that you just said, and by the way, I said that backward intentionally. So I think that 5 is the one I have to get. And then the next 5. Nice. And now like this. Oh no, now I wasted my point. What the heck? One, two, three, four. This whole thing is a setup. I don't have to take these. I have to take 1, 2. I think that way I will have more. Oh no. I just have to go directly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason?
Nope.
You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of Conria.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rhine-Daughter will disarm the security measures. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir.
And then Vedifalnir did something. I
wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
They saved so much in epic cutscenes. They gave me this shitty game. And here I was hoping to get an epic cutscene of Dainsleif fighting and them storming the castle and stuff. But nope. Oh, so they went inside here to the king. And now I have to save Vedifalnir, who is this way. There he is, in the prison. Alright, let's go. Be perfectly honest, if you were working for someone and you were tasked to kill your own fiancé, would you actually listen or not? Because personally, I would actually agree to it. Why would you agree to it? If I was in place of Rary, then no, because we know that the king is mad. Let me see. Oh no, that will bring me here actually. 1, 2. I think it is fine. But in reality, I would just tell her the truth and take her into hiding. Oh. This way they don't kill. Nope. So I need that 3. Oh, I need that 6, I think. That's why I got 4 of these. Anytime I say thing in quotation, I mean supposedly. Yeah, bro, you have to write that all down in one comment. Wait, again I am at 2. What the heck? I can't make it here. In Breaking Bad, they took this a step further away by faking someone's death by taking a picture of their exploded head. But in reality, they just simply poured some blood on the same person they took a pic. Huh. Bro, I am stuck here. Oh. I think I know what I have to do. This time, I have to destroy this guy. I cannot destroy. Oh, retrace my steps. Now I can destroy him. Oh, I was supposed to do this, huh? It's so dumb when you have to die to get back. Best death speaking ever.
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of dignity. This is dire. Found you. Hello, Mr. Vedafulnir.
Visionary without eyes.
It's
without vision.
Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how unfairly this world responds to words of earnest remonstration.
I'm curious.
Why does it feel like the 5 sinners would be the good guys at the end of it?
It was a word of warning. Someone had to say it. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path, Conria will surely fall.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
I mean, does it really matter? Because in the end, they still did horrible things.
Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force.
Well, Vedafulnir hasn't done anything horrible yet.
I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Forgive my curtness, Vedafulnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been brewing for a long time. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you because he thought this would make the visions stop.
But no,
wasn't entirely wrong.
Also, another thing that I wanted to mention
did indeed lose my power to see the
would
future.
you ever forgive
Right
somebody if they were
until-
forced to kill somebody at gunpoint with another gun in their head?
Just now, I believe I saw something new.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways.
Yep, I do agree.
Banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go down as the most tumultuous day in Conrian history.
I sense hatred in you, but also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed, that will be the end of the story.
Oh no, is it
This
not?
is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter.
Yeah, because he has seen everything.
New story. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them. You're not here for justice, are you? You're here for yourself. Is that a dagger?
Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
So he's a polearm user.
Your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me right now.
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
Not right now, you are on the other side.
We could be.
Of this prison.
But I need you to be honest with me, Vitafilnir. At this point,
drip marketing for Shadow.
Hope for the future.
You mean your future? With your beloved, Felindis?
Which is going horribly.
And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems of our age. So tell me, what is my solution? What's the answer?
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be and what will not. Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price in the pursuit of happiness, but unfortunately, fate does not negotiate. That is the cruelest thing about fate. It is unmoved by your sacrifices.
That can't be true. I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power, so I can protect the things I love. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? Why? Why are you doing all this?
My voice.
Oh no. It wasn't him.
So, you
oh
hear it
no.
Too? The voice
like,
that
all these
steals
sinners
your
are
mind,
crazy.
gains your trust and drives you crazy. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Oh no, the dialogue.
Broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life, as if he'd discovered some
You are
monumental
not
secret.
so different, you and I.
But then he suddenly switched to looking extremely weary.
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. Whatever trials and tribulations you may face, be steadfast in the belief that they are your path to the future. For as long as you live, your story with Felindis shall not come to an end. That is the only chance you have of fighting back against fate. It is up to you whether you believe my
Speech
words.
about being completely the same reminds me of
Regardless,
same villain from
that
Spider-Man.
is all I will say on the matter.
Yep.
I have no right to intervene any further.
I will hold you to your word.
Thank you for setting me free. In
Isn't that
return,
what Goblin said to
I will tell
Spider-Man?
you one more
You and
thing
I,
that you
we are
cannot
not so
afford
different,
to ignore.
Spider-Man.
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea what it could mean.
If I were you, I would head to the
Oh,
Universitas
shit.
Magistrorum.
The Universitas? Oh no!
Because that's where they are doing the
Sure
Abyss
we'll be
research
seeing each
too.
other again very soon, Rerir.
Oh my god.
Whatever
I
Vitafilnir
hate
said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
everyone who is like, I know what is going to happen. It's just all that stuff, and this is all I get.
Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Universitas Magistrorum. Out of my way!
Let the world collide! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! Remove all obstacles. This'll brighten up the place!
The deception ends here.
The Universitas. That reminds me of a rumor I once heard.
Research.
Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. No one knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were ever going to activate, it would probably be on a night like tonight.
Help! Help! Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you! Save me! I can't! Ah!
That sounded like an explosion. So the rumor is true? The king really went through with it?
The king is the problem, I see.
Does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power from the
Nefer
abyss.
is so sassy that she
Even as
literally
major center
places
of
down a
abyss
whole
research,
sofa to
anyone over
stop
at the
when
Universitas
the
will be in
elemental
grave
burst.
danger. I
Yep.
have to hurry.
Oh no, I have to heal. I didn't know we would be fighting. Otherwise, I would have like prepared my squad from the beginning. I have to go that way, right? I'm not even kidding. If you actually look at it from a third-person perspective, you can actually see it. He literally casts teleport so far under the hash. That's so. Oh no, I forgot to heal Moonlight.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Strike a pose! Let mine an echoing song!
Torn to oblivion!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
The mystery unravels.
And she has other person attending to her too, like even her own clones.
Shine down.
Silence! Be sanctified.
It all adds up. Now you shall perish.
Neutralize!
Look. Holding her legs.
Time to shine! How brilliant!
Bow your head.
Where's the acting scene?
Silence! Let the mighty
Hold on a second. Let me beat this guy. It is like so distracting. Is the original better, or I think they are both cool. Like this one suits him because that is how his OG clothes were. But the new ones make him look like a gentleman, like he's about to attend a party. Go where Thulendis is.
Monsters! At the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no!
Something happened to her, right?
It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet.
I also have the same opinion for his OG class, but I believe that's too much. And it stand out very easily, like it's just pure gold. No, if he's wearing that in a cutscene, he better be at a party. Otherwise, his normal ones are better looking, kind of.
Stay back! Please stay back! Please!
Oh no, wait. Is she about to do something? Finally a cutscene, finally.
What's that?
Reverie. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave.
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
Oh no. She's not even listening anymore.
Why you're worried. And I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay. Because I found a solution.
You are misunderstanding stuff, lady. If you listen to me for 1 second.
The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Don't tell me I have to arrange their wedding in the future.
Don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
So she is not dead. Dead, I think.
I told you, Reverie. Let her go.
So I think this is Abyss that is in her mind, in his mind.
No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lonely pawn.
Oh, and this is where he betrayed everyone.
Do you know why? Tell me!
Yep.
Come to the palace. Join us.
Wait, join us.
Reverie, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
Oh no.
You made it.
Oh, let's so all these 5 people are shitty. But Rary did it for Tholindus, unlike these 4. Nah. This is what I have been waiting for.
Reverie. Reverie.
Cylindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Reverie? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden?
So basically that king in Kandria was corrupt as hell. Yep. They were already giving signs like the king is too much into Abyss stuff. Oh no. Only Dane sleep is alright. Look at him. He looked dope here.
I will find you. And then you can give me your answer.
And there he goes into the same portal. Like almost 9 p.m. and this is only
So
one
that's
domain.
how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same.
Yeah. See, she also
Feeling
thinks
other
like you.
people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a
Yeah, it is
strong
time we go back.
sense of loathing.
We have watched too much.
In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything. Whew. Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy. Cruel as it may be, that was Conria's fate.
And we are back. I think now we are back. Yes. Why are you guys looking at me?
I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Yes, let me get up, my lady.
How are you holding up? Feeling okay?
She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal tragedy.
Regular
as he
nobody.
said himself.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we
So
can
he's
know
the only one who don't know much.
memories alone. But they did give us a clear glimpse into his life in Conria. However, I would not consider Rarir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era. Yet, when the catastrophe of a generation strikes, nobody is safe.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nodcry in their hour of need?
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan. Without you, the mission ahead will be all but impossible.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't appreciate being bossed around.
Oh, so
Now,
she wants more
as for
rewards
you,
than
Missy,
punishment.
You were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my head.
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice.
Alright, let's go
Yahoda?
to our secret hideout.
Yes, boss. Let me get that door for ya.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
And that is open doors for her? Or what?
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first
Yeah.
clause say?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door,
Oh no, she's
pouring
me
the tea,
literally.
yada yada.
Is that
But I
right?
have to hire you for this job.
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the Curatorium abides by the very strictest of labor policies. You don't seriously think I'm cruel enough to treat her like my slave. In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. Hope I don't catch Flints and Varka lounging about in
Bro,
their
come on,
chairs,
I'm not that lazy.
enjoying a leisurely cup of tea. There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves while I'm hard at work.
What happened?
Oh no.
Did we effed up? What happened? Oh, you said you would hire me, so by that logic doesn't
Sorry
matter.
to disturb
Yes,
you,
that was
but we seem to
I
have
was
run into some
implying.
trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's labor policy.
I'm sorry.
And what is the labor
What did you
policy?
hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait.
Oh wait, she is
How long have I been standing here?
blanking out.
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Is something wrong with her?
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Wait, so we are still inside the mind of Reddit?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in
no.
a carefully calculated manner.
Who was it?
And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
And we weren't supposed to talk, right?
Anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
Maybe we are carrying a huge weight, just like you, Lauma.
Which was also the case my first time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do
And
myself.
she's not too lazy right now.
Meaning you're not
I am
feeling
also going to
lazy
look at
right
you on
now?
my PC now, because now she's
Meaning
watching
this
the
is
real
not something
Dead
Yehoda can help with.
Wait, what time is
The
it?
chess set is a personal
Oh,
treasure
it's
that I alone
7 for you.
understand. I must be
Alright.
the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. Really.
You know, you should just download that show and let your mom binge it.
Listen to you.
So you are done with it
Whatever
forever.
would I do without you, Yehoda?
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere.
We are
I
in her
suggest
mind
everyone
technically.
finds someplace
What
comfortable
is that
to take
show?
a
Please tell me
rest.
later. I mean, the Jagdish and Anandi one.
Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't
That's
exist in a
one.
physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the
Are these guys
depths of your
flirting in front of
imagination.
me?
Time to rally.
No,
everyone.
I know that. I'm just
Follow
saying,
me.
how can she actually binge it? Please tell me the site, or how should she actually do it to change
As
it
we
for her?
continue our
Wait,
journey,
I
the
have to
same
actually check
rules will
because
apply. That means stay focused.
that show is
and
not
no
available
talking
anymore,
no
I
matter
think,
what
anywhere.
we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces.
Wait, do you watch it in dub or sub, or how? How do you guys watch it? Oh, it's Balika Vadhu. Oh yeah, this is a big show. Dude, I really don't know, but I would appreciate an actual dub because she needs to learn English like me. No, it won't be in English, bro. Bro, the rating of this show is 3.9 out of 10. So it is that trash. Oh, it's on Geo Hotstar. I don't think you will be able to watch it without VPN.
Sit up on the counter to welcome our clients, of course.
Season 1 episode 765. What the heck? Yeah, it's an Hotstar. It's an app. If you can get it working with an VPN, then you will be fine.
This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
Oh wait, where are we actually? Wait, it's Sumeru, I think. Are we getting her backstory?
Expecting visitors at this hour.
Do I make her watch it on phone, because that can still be arranged since I can make it project on the TV?
It's him.
It's an app, but I think they charge you more to
For you all day.
cast it on
I think he
TV.
has some news for you.
Oh yeah?
Just how Netflix
What
do
were you
it.
doing just now,
Like
Uncle
you can buy
Reginald?
Netflix for phone and
Hiding
buy
away some more
Netflix for
loose
TV.
change? I know I saw some Mora.
Yep, it's Neferi's
What do you mean loose
story.
change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for this. Just pretend you saw nothing.
You can try to figure out how it will work. Just search Geo Hotstar or maybe Hotstar. It's an app. Beep, 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 beep. Talk to a Peppy. That is sweet. What are you kids doing? What are your parents doing? Are these your kids? At least one of them is. Oh, are you a Peppy?
Mind telling me what Sinnohe's been up to recently? I'm trying to get in his good books and I need a way in.
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Apepi?
Wait, that was
I've
her
written a
dad.
new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival, but I'll need his approval.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle Retinue says my dad's looking for me.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords. Come find me when you're done.
Pile of stones. Got it.
Talk to Sinue. Oh, so now I think I am going to my dad.
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
There he is.
Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
What war?
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging war. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again!
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. You wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty. Onto better
Why are we
things.
seeing this?
You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all
That
the
she
stories.
has something to do with Raril.
Look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this, if it wasn't for the endless wars over the years. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
So you're the Academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partnership. It's nothing bad, okay?
No, this is actually purely her back
Here in the desert
story,
for
by
too
the way,
long.
and how she finally
Seeking
got rich.
opportunities
Oh,
elsewhere is the best thing for us. And the
so why
fastest
did
way
they
to
force me into it
So,
out of nowhere?
do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course.
The main quest was going so good.
One day, I swear I'm gonna lead us out of this place.
And I think this is a special domain, so I cannot quit, maybe.
Somewhere better.
Yep, special story mode. That way, that way. Oh, this way. So, bro, what anime are you watching this season? So you can recommend anything to me? Dance of Death, Serpent and Scorpion. Wait, are we going to see those monsters fight?
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well,
How
you've
can
gone
you
from
steal a
chief to
well?
thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either
Why don't you
brave,
watch Romantic Killer? Don't worry, it's figurative and not what you believe. Wait, is that an anime name? Romantic Killer?
Nice try. We spoke to the academia. They said it was all news to them. You're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her.
Romantic Killer.
Most people are terrified by the sight of blood.
7.6.
Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers.
So is it comedy? Is it rom-com? Or what is it?
There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. I was the one who
It's
helped
a
you
reverse harem, bro.
avoid the quicksand in the desert.
So is it just one girl and many guys? But I don't like reverse
Must
harem.
have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I hope this one makes it to you safely. I'm writing to you because I need some help.
Give me an overview. What is it
completely
about?
blocked
Wait,
up our
you
well,
actually wrote it.
forcing me to look for
Ironically
another
enough,
water
the game
source
and the
in
challenge
Iab
itself is
Unu
actually called
territory.
Thriller, but the girl
was
who
a
does
matter of
strictly doesn't
survival.
want to fall in love.
Praise the
calls it a
gods.
killer.
The well of the Eob tribe was
If it's
intact.
the reverse harem,
It
then
was
no.
my last resort.
Don't
I
worry, it's
drew
basically
what
about a
water I
girl who
could
doesn't
and
want to
left,
date
but
anybody at
not
all.
without being spotted.
But it is still
fear they
multiple
will
dudes
retaliate.
trying after her, right?
You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the
Not my
academia.
cup of tea mostly. I think I may have seen the poster of this
Formally
one,
recognize
but
my
I just
title of
ignored
special
it.
ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can convince them that
Anything
this was
else?
the academia's decision and prevent them from retaliating. This is an emergency.
Currently, I'm watching the most
Please
obvious
send
one,
help
like
as
Jujutsu
soon as
Kaisen
possible.
and Freedom.
Looks like this letter
and
never got sent. The writer died a
What's the other
grisly
one?
death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly
the most
defaced.
normal one that are
Some
broadcasting
parts are
right now,
barely legible.
which everyone watches.
What a ridiculous
I'm
lie
looking for
the
something that
surviving
went under
Shinti
my
tell.
radar.
Their whole village was butchered over a sip of water.
But there is an anime called Forced to Be an Hero that people are like talking about it. So I am hoping to watch it. 2 episodes are out already.
Ah, officer, welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at
Uncle
least have the
Antu
courtesy to
Mahamata.
provide some respectable libations.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
I knew it. I'm like, this place looks familiar. It's Aru village. So wait, does that mean Neferi and
The academia has
Candace
agreed to
know
reserve
each
a
other?
single space
And maybe
for a
Dea too?
candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
I don't
That's
recognize
Nefera,
her.
I think.
New arrival?
She showed up here a few days ago and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help. I'm begging you.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
Well, obviously she
about the
literally has
rest of your
Dendro element
family?
and she literally
How
dressed
many
like
of
an
you are
Arabic
there?
person. No, I know that she's from Sumeru. That's not what I'm
It's
talking about.
only you?
I'm talking about if she
Correct.
especially know Candace
So,
and others.
no brothers,
Because
no
she is here in
sisters,
Aru village right
no
now, right?
mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never. You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Look who is talking. Actually, yeah, Dea and Candace and General Mahamatra. They're all kind of dark skinned. Bro, you already know this game. Literally almost everybody knows about everybody in this game. So probably yes. And the funniest part is anytime they are introduced, they act like they have been friends. And now she is here. Not all the time, but I think mostly yes. What you said is true. And who is the advisor? Oh, it's that stage that we have up.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already.
Alright, not that
Please
stage.
read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
You think I'm dumb?
Student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind. Almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
Yep.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are. And I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just...
It's just we are racist.
Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
They think everyone is like Dea.
If
Talk with
someone
their
sent
face.
me a letter to the academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
That is not happening.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me. It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful, and leaves the losers to suffer and die.
Oh, my dear child. Don't tell me you've given up on life already.
Nope,
I
not
haven't.
yet.
I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
Look for the box containing the letter. Wait, do I have to go out or go that way?
This must be it. A big
Holy shit.
cardboard box full
So
of
many
unclaimed
letters.
mail. And probably some letters that ended up here by mistake, too. Let's take a look.
Hold on, I took all of them. Who's Whose letter is this? Wait, they are doing this thing again. All right.
A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a Core of 30 representative.
So I'm not gonna lie.
Strange
If the
A bunch
world
of
kept
mercs
disappointing
losing
me in
sleep
life
over
just like how
rundown
she have been
buildings.
disappointed over and over, I would have resorted to the Microsoft employee route. Oh no, bro, don't.
This one was never even opened. I guess the recipient didn't care what the Core of 30 had to say about anything. Who was it addressed to? I don't recognize the name, but it must have been a Kasharawar professor.
All right, next one.
This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is Changes Observed in Satyavada Life Symptoms. Why do all these letters read like full-blown dissertations? Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. All the barriers between levels of consciousness disappeared as our minds soared around in circles, looking for a branch to seek refuge on. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description of incense poisoning. The Immorta Darshan strictly prohibits the use of hallucinogenic substances, but
These
I
academia
believe there
people are just
still
high on
people getting
incense
away
sticks.
with it. For example, my neighbor who always breaks out into song and
Yep.
dance after using incense. This seems like something the academia would want to know about. Why wasn't it collected? Wait, what's this written on the back? It's so small. The note says, the sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushrooms. I would send it back, but no return address was provided. Stamped by the Grand Conservator of the House of Dana.
Yep. They're all high.
This next one is addressed to
Oh shit.
Grand Sage Azar.
There is the name.
A few words of protest regarding recent changes in Sumeru's educational policy. In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students.
Oh, so
from
that's
the
what
desert
this was
region,
for.
as per the policy to this effect.
And she's one of
It
them.
appears to me that these students have not, in fact, been provided with educational opportunities that are, in any meaningful sense,
who wrote this
equal
one?
to those enjoyed by their peers. As well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and perfunctory tutoring, they do not even have full access to the Akasha system. Education is the fundamental purpose of this institution, which should go without saying in a nation whose founding virtues are knowledge and wisdom. I ask you, is the lip service we pay to the policy of education for desert students truly the standard of pedagogy to which the academia aspires?
What does dumb down means? Intensely made to be easier because you know that students will be weak. Yep. Just like how she was
As
talking
Grand
about, her
Sage,
assignment was
policy
easier.
decisions are your prerogative.
But
But
that's
do
the
not
policy.
forget your roots. You and I were once students too, as was everyone else in this institution.
Who wrote this is
I
dope.
do hope you will give some serious attention to this matter.
But the latter
I encourage
never
you to
even
discuss
made it to
issues
the
like this with
grand stage.
myself and others, and listen to some alternative opinions. Great letter.
Yep.
Shame it didn't get to where it needed to go. And the sender is... Huh? Sage Cyrus of Spantamad. I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students like me have it in this place. So this is where letters from the Sage of Spantamad end up? Nice one, Grand Sage. Really enlightened leadership. Whatever.
And that's why she's not in
This isn't what I
Sumeru
came here
anymore.
for. Moving on. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert would even make it here. But if it did, where else would it end up if not in this box?
Probably trash.
I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. Must have been years since someone last went through it all. And this is just one box. The whole house of Dana is boxes on shelves. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this place. Who has that much free time on their hands?
Probably you.
Wait, could this be it?
Least fancy envelope in the box, written on crude quality paper. And of course, it would be right at the bottom of the pile. Clearly, no one gave this letter as much as a first glance, let alone a second. The handwriting on the envelope looks very familiar.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble in the Great Red Sand. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. You seemed very pleased and told me your name. In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business, and I therefore see you all as friends. You were kind enough to leave your contact details so we could stay in touch. The Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. You were sympathetic towards my plight, promising to make me a special ambassador of the academia and help us find a way to make a better living.
Oh, that's the guy we met. Alright.
This brings me to my reason for writing. Our tribe has fallen on particularly hard times, and I would like to ask for your assistance.
I think everyone is dead.
There was a terrible
from her
sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked
village
up the well in
or
our
whatever
land.
the place that was.
To ensure my people's survival, I had no choice but to venture into Iyab and Unut territory in search of an alternate water source. The Iyab and Unut are descended from the Thamudians, while we trace our ancestry to Tulatala. We worship the Lord of Flowers and have had relatively good relations with our fellow tribes up until now. I found a well belonging to the Iyab tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. So I took some water to keep me and my tribe alive. My actions are certain to incur their wrath. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. I would like to take you up on that offer, because I really need your help. I wonder if you could send an academia representative to meet with me. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert, and I told
that
you a
is
little about my
Daddy.
daughter, Nefer. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited. Would you consider enrolling my daughter at the academia? She is a smart girl. I know she won't disappoint you.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember the name Sinuhe. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it.
What is this Zoom?
And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done.
Oh shit. Bid farewell to Potayun. Was that the professor? To be fair, it's already obvious that a man like that was doomed to fail from the very start. And I'm going the wrong way. Because you should never make a family before you are rich. Try to do so after you are rich. Because that's when real shit hits the fan. Where is this guy? He's here, and for that I have to climb from here. Why did they build academy like this? Oh, she. It's not a he, it's a she.
I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my time here.
Nefer? You packed your bags. Where are you going?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was, but it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has hallucinogenic effects. Don't use it all at once, alright?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown? You're just letting me have it? But you said it's a rare and valuable commodity.
Yeah, about that.
That was a lie.
Right. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant. It's not worth much. Keep it, it's fine.
But Nefer...
Alright, that's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even in those ruins. And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. No time to reminisce. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way, I expect I'll forget you pretty quickly.
Alright, are we done with this or not? Nope. They threw me in this story quest so out of nowhere. And everything was so good too. Who goes there?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Eab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong. beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great archaeological interest to the Academia. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation rights.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low.
Holy
don't
shit.
You think?
Don't get
Our story
greedy,
quest is
Eab.
1 to 2 hour long, and there is no way,
We know far more
no
than
good
you
point
think.
to stop.
We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia
God,
is
I
only
am
interested
checking
in
it.
dealing with the de facto power holders in the
That's
region.
why you don't make same mistake as
hope
me
I
and you
am
check the
making
duration which
myself
quest first
clear.
before live streaming on
And
YouTube.
I hope
No, I
your
checked
words are
it.
the
I
truth.
didn't know it was her
If I
story
find out
quest.
the Academia is
I
trying
thought the
to
whole
play
was
me,
Archon quest.
I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch.
I'm not going to
as
lie,
I
this
cut
isn't
their
as
heads off
interesting as
one
what
by
was going
one.
before with the 5 sinners and stuff, and then they just drop
assure
us
you,
here in the middle of
Chief,
nowhere.
That would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed.
Bro, can you check and tell me where is,
In fact, it calls for a celebration.
at what point in this quest I can leave and I won't lose my progress?
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
Okay, yeah, because like some people are saying like there are checkpoints where you can leave, and some are saying like you are stuck for 3 hours.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab's military superiority, and yet...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot
Wait, she's
regain
playing both
control
of them.
over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a
Is she
single
going to
mora
destroy both
that
of these
50
tribes
million.
against each other, pit them against each
Please,
other,
Ambassador, just
and then
give me
her
some
tribe will
time.
survive?
I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours, and so is the Mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the EAB, yes?
The EAB are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And
Yep,
now they
he's
have
playing both of
the
those
gall to
tribes.
interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief, if you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The EAB have held back our academic pursuits for too long, and our patience is wearing thin. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, it'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unut have always had strained relations with the EAB, which makes you our natural allies. Natural allies. Weren't the EAB your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats.
Alright, let's see.
Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to
Holy
collaborate
shit, this is a long
recognized
cutscene, it is still
rulers of
going.
the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well.
You know what, I'm going
and
to
our
lay down.
offer is
Oh
50
no,
million
my
more.
earphones are short.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well and the more is yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how.
Yep, she
People
played
will
both
believe
the tribes.
anything.
Wait, can I stop here now? Bro, it's so long, I'm still trying to check for a rest stop for you as I'm looking on the PC. Yeah, because like now I have my character control. If I leave, you are currently in a special story mode. If you leave, you will have to experience the content all over again. I don't want to go through whole that 30-40 minutes of content all over again. If I leave here right now and start from here again, then I would be happy. Oh, it's that. You know what, until you figure it out, I will keep playing. That way I won't waste any time. When I started live streaming, the temperature was 18 degrees Celsius. Now it's 13. It is dropping so fast. Holy shit.
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe. My gullible fool of a father.
Holy shit, she is going
Perhaps if you'd
crazy.
been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
But is that
Nefer,
us?
it's okay. All of this is in the
Yep,
past
it's us.
now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
No. You have got this, Yehoda. It's your time to shine. Oh no.
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Alma, you tired?
Me too. I'm getting pretty tired too.
If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead.
Is this situation about to reach a conclusion? If it is about to end, then it is fine.
Really? A temple? That's where this story ends?
Finally.
I guess that's how things go in the desert.
I have been to a similar places with a friend from the desert before.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now, I'm as desert as they come.
She is dry, guys.
A temple.
But I have some bad news for you. I'm afraid that just to be sure that nothing repetitive happens, you have to continue for 2 long hours.
Then I'm guessing it's where you
Wait, this
got your
story
power
is 2 long hours.
the power to peer into other people's minds.
It is 2 more hours.
I didn't know you were clued up on
I thought
any
they
other
said it will end at a temple.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to do with King Deshret.
And the 7 pillars who served him, they are major figures in the desert belief system too.
Sounds impressive.
I have some friends with connection to that stuff, specifically with Hermanubis. No, I'm saying that's how much is left, at least on YouTube, but it differs based on whether you skip everything quickly or watch thoroughly, but on average I actually don't know. Holy shit.
I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The
Yep.
spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
Yep.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows everything.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity.
And
but
just
I know
how
about
much
Sethos too.
of
What
her
about
story
him?
quest is left
Is
from
he a
here?
big deal or something?
Just her, not the Archon quest,
He's
just
not
her
a
story
small
quest part.
deal. Let's put it that
How
way.
long is that left? See, we are talking and these guys are dying behind. You sure know your stuff.
Please, this is the bare bone basics. Save the flattery. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
Continue exploring. You know what, bro? I want to test some stuff too. Let me see if I remove my earphones and listen to it on my speakers. And dude, F it, I just test it out and quit right now from the story and enter it again to see how far you missed out. It's better this way, otherwise you will drain from your energy. Nah, don't worry. I was hoping to finish this whole part today, but I didn't think it was her story quest in the middle too. Because not going to lie, this is not that much interesting. But rare stuff, I was interested.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to.
Actually,
So don't
this
be
is
your own
fine.
fool.
Now I am comfortable. Actually, I have to zoom now. Hold on a second. Is there a way to zoom? Show me the settings. No zoom here. Oh no, too much.
Why
Oh,
does
no, too
Ashru
much.
sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients,
What the heck
of
is
course.
happening?
A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
1.4. How about this? And if I get back, will it zoom? Actually, this is fine. Yep. And let's go. Tell me if you can hear her dialogues in my mic. Now let us check.
Uh-oh. 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 I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff
That's
thing
General
too.
Mahamatra for you.
I've never seen anything like it before.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's kind of a mask. Looks like something out of King Dashrath's mausoleum.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King, one of the 7 pillars
Thoth.
of King Dashrath. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers of King Dashrath. Let's take a look.
If this thing works, then I will maybe stream while sleeping. Not really sleeping, but like literally in my blanket and stuff. Holy. Wait, that's the cat she has.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Nah, wait. Is this where she got the cat or not? Is that cat one of the king pillars?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
You kept saying that. Oh no. Finally, Traveler using firepower. Oh lord, what is this? Oh, it's Rarir.
Always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
He looks so dope, not going to lie. What was that? Is this Dane's lift?
How repulsive.
Yep. Yeah, these animation are always like top notch, high quality. Oh, it's Columbina and Daneslip. And he's coming out.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
You certainly did. Thank you.
It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt. Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsliv. Were you helping get them out?
Yep.
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you
I
manage
personally like the name Columbina.
To be honest, I sensed that
It reminds me of one old nostalgic episodic Arabic story about Adnan Walina. Oh,
well, the monster formerly
I have no
known as
idea who that
Rerir.
is. What is that
Seems
story
I
about?
alerted him. I was tracking him.
But now it is getting more interesting.
Too.
So let's
Can't
focus
say I'm
on this one.
surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be
It's
possible.
Abyss. Anything
Rerir
can
was a
happen.
secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
Basically, I believe it's about how Earth ended, but the
read my
people
thoughts
inside
and built a new
that some of
virtual
it
chess
didn't
set
answer,
inside
and
of
now
it.
they had to work
That's
with
why
each
we
other.
weren't able to
Oh.
leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item.
I think.
Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia, where some new information came to light. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth, but I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. but precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
Finally. Oh, they left, and so they are not even giving me a break.
Thank you all for being here.
And game is stuttering a little bit. I want to
I did some
actually
further investigating into the
reduce the
Raker of Solnari's
resolution.
background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story. Please save any questions or comments for the end.
She narrates Rarir's backstory to the group. All right. At the Winster King's behest, he gathered intelligence, yeah, blah blah blah. He killed everyone from the Crimson Moon, but Tholandis was also from that heritage. Blah blah blah. Let's move on. Oh, that was the piece that the knave had. Alright, makes sense. Is it really a whole other world? It was. We actually went into the portal, right?
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
Yep.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives in Notcry. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit
so
the
it is not
description.
the same, maybe.
Miss Lama, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before, but as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
To the moon, I bet.
Sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command, but...
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as Nefer mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Raher of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may have to leave unsolved.
Where is Dottore in all of this? I thought he was in Nordcry. At least his headquarters was in.
Me for a moment. I have a
But we are here for like
regarding the world beyond the gateway.
half a month and we haven't even heard of him.
Neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Raher of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments.
Yep.
With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the Wild Hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there is any validity to my suspicions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation. Already, it has greatly enriched my understanding of the entity we face.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words
Yep,
will
they were
bring
good,
any
bud.
comfort, but my heart goes out to you.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies, and the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan. Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation.
Nope. Come in.
Nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in though.
Why not?
Come on! It's just a hotel room.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm technically a knight. Barging into people's private quarters isn't the kind of thing we do.
You want to talk outside?
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. Their powers are beyond our comprehension.
And I think Rerir is the weakest sinner because he knew nothing about all that part
With a plan and take care of him before that
until
happens.
he was like, "Yep, come here. You share the power too."
That might be the case. So, how long have we got?
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and storied history it has. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the
Wait,
question.
is she
2 days.
making us pay for her chessboard?
Holy moly!
that remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help.
Yeah, not without his help.
Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us?
I will see what I can do.
Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, please ask away.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's what we're thinking.
In a hushed voice, Varka lays out the current plan. It's a shocking plan, but nothing can face the greatest traveler and trustiest travel guide in Teviat. It doesn't take you long to get behind it.
We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I
They
mean,
told Traveler the
firstly,
plan,
you're
but
not
not
locals,
me.
and secondly, none of us are your boss.
We are both one and the
Well within your
same.
rights to refuse if you so choose.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Rayher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
Not giving me the lineup. It's my team that you are using. I have to build it.
But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Rayher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation. Of course, everyone
They were
appreciates
most
the
probably
fearless
whispering to each other in case if Rerid was secretly listening. We could have done that inside my room.
And you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
Varka gives a very knightly bow and says he will see you at the hotel again later. He has arranged for everyone to meet and finalize the plan of action. In an effort to lighten the mood, he booked out the hotel for this meeting so you could all chat over a drink. Finally, he's spending some felonious night's money. As the moon rises in the sky, you and Paimon leave your room. They could have made us stop here discussing whether Paimon has any other option other than fruit juice. Everyone is already there waiting for you. They are chatting and smiling. Clearly the rest has done them good, as well as the existing crew. Some unexpected help has arrived. Wait, who is here? Still you remain conscious of the fact that the future of Nordcry rests on what is decided tonight. So many lives are at stake. You may never meet most of them, but whether they know it or not, all of them are counting on you. Oh, finally, a stopping point. Let me claim stuff. You know what? I'm actually not sleepy right now. So let me ask, if I started right now, what time is it? It's actually 10:40. You know what? I'm going to stop here today. This is a good stopping point. Oh, it's Aino and all other characters from Ronkarai. Actually, that makes sense. I am going to get my daily Primo gems and then I will stop. Finally, goodbye and take care. I thought you wouldn't take a rest. Nah, bro. Why are they sending me to Mondstadt? I want to go to Note here. Node Cry Adventurous Guild.
Add Astra at... Thank you for complete... Add Astra...
Wrong button. Wait, Yehuda is here too. What the heck? What are you doing here?
Huh? That's not the price we agreed on. What do you think you're playing at?
Dear Miss Yehuda, if you manage to return the object of your next commission intact, then I assure you your reward will be paid in full.
Don't tell me it's another quest I have started. What did you do?
It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know a bunch of monsters were gonna jump me out of nowhere and knock me into that river?
Might I also ask that you don't spread so much misinformation to our clients when you're escorting them in the future?
I wasn't spreading misinformation. Most of what I said was...
Oh, so she and Catherine don't go along. We finally found someone.
Master bandit who has stolen from every town and village in Nordcry.
That was just me trying to sound cool. No one told me the client was from the Fontaine Guards. She wouldn't stop questioning me the whole way. That woman takes herself too seriously. No sense of humor at all. I can't believe she asked the guild
Wait,
to
who was
revoke
it?
my membership.
The fixer who protects all of Nasha Town.
Fixer protects Nasha Town.
I was talking about Boss Neff. I was telling the client about her.
Alright, this is fun.
Regardless, Miss Yehuda, if you wish to take on any more commissions in the future...
Don't tell me they are going to ban her.
I know. Be careful what you do and say. Boss Neff's always yammering on at me. But my mouth gets all itchy when I don't use it too long.
Perhaps you could take a few pointers from our experienced adventurer here.
Oh, I am the platinum member of Adventurous Guild.
I guess she's not the worst person to learn from. But you're gonna need to wait for me to take this reward back to Boss Neff first. She ain't gonna be happy that it's not the full amount. I feel a lecture coming.
Oh, that was an anecdote. Yeah, I was hoping like there would be more anecdotes. That's so epic. And why is it now level 1? I thought I claimed it before. Alright, I think that is it for today, guys. Like, share and subscribe. Wait a second, let me get 5 more Primo gems. And let me see how many wishes do I have. 39, and if I add this one, bye. Yeah, hold on bro, hold on. I am saying goodbye to, and 40 wishes. Let's hope I get Columbina. Not right now. I will wish for her when I got the free 20 polls that Genshin promised us. And then what else? And every single pull from all of the Archon quest. After that, I may have 60 or 70 something. That will give me some hope. And bye bye bro. Good night.